on this episode.
That's a good effort.
Nissan President.
Let's try it again.
Oh, what a nice stick.
We're out here today at Gunsai Touge, and as you can see, there is no one here. Alright, I lied, there's not no one here. There's a few drivers here. There's D1 Grand Prix driver Sayaka Shimoda, Tominaga from Team Lian Sense all the way down in Fukuoka, and all the way up the back there, my S15 Sylvia. Remember the last time I came here, I basically ended the video saying like, I don't want to come back to Gunsai. I even made that the title of the video. And if you watch the video, you can probably see why.
Oh, what the f***? What happened to my gearbox? Stop, please. Please stop.
So here's the hole where the shifter goes in. That's the bolt that's supposed to be holding it in.
Oh, all right, I'm done.
But it's been a while now, the trauma has subsided and I'm back because this track is just way too crazy not to drive again a lot. The S15 Sylvia is in pretty much the same condition as it was the last time you saw it, which was Nikko Circuit, I think, in the wet was the last time we had this out. Look, I don't know, it's not in the best of condition right now, but I'm just gonna drive it anyway, we'll see. That's how you warm up. I'm not 100% about driving this car here again because it still needs a lot of maintenance and like little things that need fixing on it to make it really trustworthy to drive on a dangerous track like this, but I don't know, we're here, so. That's what's known in drifting as taking your pet spider for a walk.
It bent the...
Ken-san, 蝶々ヘルメットかわいいね。
でしょ
There's three things on this video I want to do today. The first is just go for a drift on the course myself. The second is we're going to go for a little walk around the track and I want to show you the absolute jank that we're dealing with here at Gunsai. Like, you know, when we're drifting you can't quite see it because we're going fast. I want to show you some of the really janky parts of the track. And if you've ever wanted to drive here at Gunsai, I'm going to show you the easiest way.
And this is it. This is a game called CarX. And as you can see, I've got a replica of the S15 here at the Gunsai map, which recently got added to the Steam Workshop. So people who like to do simulated drifting have a lot to choose from these days compared to how it used to be. And of course we have this CarX, which has Gunsai in it now. Of course, Assetto Corsa has a pretty good replica of it as well. There's also the mobile game FR Legends, which also has Gunsai, but it doesn't have a course like we use, just has the rest of the track as it's seen in hot version videos. And I think also the latest version of the Initial D arcade game has Gunsai in it as well as one of the courses you can race. But we're doing this, of course I'm doing this on Xbox controller, just to keep it simple. And I've got to say it's it's a pretty good replica of the actual track. Drives pretty similar to how it does IRL. Car's not really set up that well. I just set this up just a few minutes ago and haven't adjusted the suspension at all. And going by the amount of people in my Steam friends list who have this game, probably a lot of you are a lot better at this than me as well. But as someone who's driven their IRL, it's a lot of fun, especially this part of the track where you go out wide, flick it in. Let's see if I can get this. No, I can't. Let's try it again. There we go. Ugh. So there you go. If you ever have aspirations of getting over and driving Gunsai yourself, might be a good idea to get in a bit of practice in CarX first. All right, let's cut back to the actual footage and do a lap here IRL.
スピンした。
スピンして止まってる？
と思います。まあ車から降りて止まれ止まれって言った。でもスタックって感じ。スタックと思う。Oh, why are my brakes funny? Yeah, my brakes are a bit funny. I wonder why. They're not overheating, are they? Yeah, it's full of fluid. Oh, that's weird. They might just be overheated. And it has drift pads in it which are sort of meant to work from, you know, zero. Like they're not meant to warm up, but they overheat pretty quick. So, alright, we'll just let it sit for a while. Alright. Just to make it clear what happened to the brakes that I didn't explain before. I haven't done any maintenance on them for quite some time. And previously when I've been driving at other tracks like Nico and stuff like that, you don't really use the brakes all that much. Whereas here, using the brakes actually quite a lot. They overheated, and because there's like air or water in the lines, maybe even just a little bit, it expands and the pedal goes all the way to the floor, which is not good. Again, just maintenance issue, that's all it is. But I just don't really trust the car anymore. I just don't want the brakes to suddenly go to the floor here, and yeah. My maintenance schedule has not been very good. Just the other day, I had to change the rear drive shaft, actually it was the left side, because it split and threw grease everywhere, and this is the one that was on the other side. As you can see, it's not really that great. I was about to go too, I just brought it just in case. So it might be time to put this thing up on some jack stands and just sort of change everything. Like when I was swapping out the drive shafts the other day, I kind of noticed a few other things that were wrong with it. And also in the front here, there's kind of a weird knock coming from around here somewhere. I think it might be the top of the suspension is a bit sloppy now too, I don't know. And it's got the variable valve timing tick when it's cold. There's not one big thing that's wrong with it, it's just a bunch of small things. And at a place like this, especially at Gunsai, you need to be able to trust the car, and I just don't trust it right now. Completely my fault, obviously, but I'll need to put it up on some jack stands and take care of all the small things. Oh, I guess that's YouTube content. While we're here, I wanted to show you this car, and I have no idea why it's here, but I'll show it to you. This is, probably to our American viewers, looks like a Infiniti Q45, right? But it's not, it's a Nissan President. Aha! But I saw in the background there, Alexi, that it's left-hand drive. It's an Infinity. No, it is, in fact, a Nissan President. But that's not all. If we look on the inside, yes, it is left-hand drive, but it is also manual, and if I open these disgustingly large door handles, wait, where's the bonnet release? I've been bamboozled, probably because it's a converted right-hand drive. It's over here somewhere, maybe? No? Am I gonna have to Google this? Oh, is that it? Oh, that's it over there. Why is it on the door? Oh, that's the trunk. Oh, okay. Absolutely struggling right now to find. I'm finding everything but. How to open hood. 1998 Infiniti Q45.
Locate the hood release lever in the cabin of your vehicle and pull it. The hood will pop up.
It's not there.
Release the safety catch and raise the hood.
Oh wait, that's not a Q45 though. That's a different car. That's a. Oh, okay. I just learned something. So the Q45, the first gen, this was a Nissan President. The second gen was the SEMA. Right. Okay. So it's two completely different cars. This video is showing the second gen. It's not there. Why is this such a struggle? I'm having this struggle over here. I'm just sort of wondering where everyone went. They're all gone. And they haven't come back for quite some time. I hope someone didn't crash. All right, they just came back. Apparently a car fell off the side of a mountain. Nanda! Okay. Anyway, there you go. RB25. That's the result of all that. Oh, it's got a big turbo on it too. It's got a wastegate. It's a 5-speed manual and also has an LSD. So there you go. If you want to be cool. Nissan President. Or if you want to buy a Q45 over in the States and get the conversion parts, you could do that, I guess. It's kind of heavy, but yeah. We're going to go hunting for cars that have fallen off the mountain now.
でもガードレールがヒント。
ガードレールヒント。
ガードレールがヒント。
わかった. I was going to go for a bit of a walk earlier when there was a break, but we didn't have a break. So I guess now's the chance. We get to walk the track and have a look at how sketchy this place is. If you're new to Gunsai videos, you've got to remember this place is originally designed for bikes. And the restaurant is called the Turini Pass Restaurant, which I think is it's a mountain in France, and it's probably part of the Tour de France. I don't know. All right, let's go for a hike. All right, so here's the little downhill start. You can see the edging on the track is either this, pre-made concrete, which someone's already hit, like these little concrete sections, or this sort of concrete, like the extruded concrete, which can also, it probably doesn't have any reinforcement on the inside, so it cracks. You'll see it later on. I'm just thinking now, it would be, first of all, it would be nice to have a bicycle so I don't have to walk the whole way there. But at the same time, this would be really nice to cycle around here. It's just quiet, lovely mountains of Gunma. You can see this on the simulated versions of the track as well, this catch wire fencing, which is not designed to catch cars. I think it's been collapsed for a big section where people go off. It's meant to catch people on bicycles, I think. Kudarizaka, speedo chui. Downhill section, please mind your speed. Coming into the first corner, yeah, it's quite easy to drift out wide here. I think they've put these sandbags here, they used to not be there. Alright, here's the first corner. There's a huge bump. Oh, was the guardrail like that before? I think Sayaka said the guardrail is the clue. Oh! Holy... I mean, what can I say? I can't even figure out how that happened, or I guess we're going down there. That's a good effort. Is that the S15? It's still hot. That's a big effort. Oh, so that's the big dent from the tree. Wow, that was very close to the seat. Well, at least they were able to get out. The driver's front smashed into something, because that's all bent back. How did it happen? Did something break? That's broken. But that probably broke, I mean, that probably hit something and broke afterwards, because the tie rod's bent as well. That should be straight. And that tyre was skidding on something, so they were braking when it happened. Every time we come here, we end up playing Crash Investigation. Well, I said I was going to show you some of the jank of this track, so Exhibit A. But we'll keep going. Alright, this part's fun, this downhill off-camber left. It's kind of easy to go into too fast, which means you end up over here, like we saw before. And if you go in too far, there's a little stream here to get stuck in. And on the other side, if you go in too shallow, there's this concrete edging which has no reinforcement, so it's like slowly started to break off. So you come around here and hit this with the inside of your wheel. So there's a bunch of scuff marks along here as well. This uphill right is also kind of fun because you can throw it in pretty hard, but as you can see on the left and the right there is a gully with a little stream. There's the edge of this Armco, which they've put tyres on now because so many people have hit it. This red is from Kaicho's E86. This corner's nice and easy though because it's a long right-hander, but right in the middle there's a big bump which can kind of put you off. Alright, then we have this right-hander, the gazebo corner, which once again, right next to a little stream and that enormous rock. This left over this little bridge is kind of fun, yeah, but once again you've got this curbing on the inside. You just have to be careful not to hit that. And this is also fun. I thought it'd be like this today because it rained yesterday. You get this little river across the track mid-corner, so you come around here and all of a sudden the rear steps out. Drainage issue? Wait, let me clear that. Oh, what a nice stick. There we go. Oh, that's why it does it. Okay, now we know. Yeah, I was wondering why, because it didn't do that this morning. There we go. Farewell, stick. See, you walk the course, you start to learn all these little things about it. And this last part's kind of fun, like we saw before in CarX. If you can put it in high gear and flick it out here, you get that little flick into the hairpin there, which is kind of fun. And we're back. Yeah, that was a long walk. Alright, that's all from me today. Subscribe if you want to see me come back to Gunsai, because I will be back. Got away with it this day. The car is in the same condition that we brought it in, but I know a bunch of stuff that's wrong with it now. I spent the past few days doing a bunch of maintenance and stuff like that to it, changing some parts. In the meantime, found some other parts that need changing. Also today, I found out a bunch of stuff I need to do. I need to sort the brakes out. It needs new pads at least and a bleed, but we'll get all that sorted out. We'll be back here very soon. As always, thanks for watching. See you next time.